On your mark, get ready, start.
Broadcasting from California and Delaware, this is the Hard Rocking Trivia Show. And here are your hosts, Mark and Danny.
Boys and girls, guess what time it is? It's time for the Hard Rockin' Trivia Show.
Woo! Hey,
brought to you by Absolutely Nothing.
Yay! Thank you.
Well,
Thank you, Nothing.
Yeah, well, that's not exactly true. We are, we're not sponsored, but we do have 25 Spotify playlists that you can subscribe to and like, and it doesn't cost you anything.
And it doesn't make us anything, so yay! Win-win.
The bands make 3 cents for every 2 billion spins.
William streams.
Yep. And let me go over some of the ones. There's a Hair Nation Extra, which is 80 basically Hair Nation songs, but a lot of that stuff was recorded yesterday, so you know it's more broader than Hair Nation would be. Though I gotta tell you, if you listen to Sirius XM, Ozzy's Boneyard and Hair Nation have really opened up their playlists. It's kind of nice. You turn it on now, it's like, oh, it's not the same Quiet Riot song. So somebody there got the message, and they're finally playing different stuff. Kind of shocking.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that on Ozzy's Boneyard. They were playing. They played an Angel song. They played Anvil.
Yeah, kind of nice.
Somebody else. I thought, damn.
They played Whitesnake Children of the Night, which is a deep cut.
Yeah.
They don't normally play that. They normally play the same one we've already heard. So kind of nice. So thumbs up to you guys. I mean, we only been asking for 20 years, but thank you for doing that. One of the playlists I got, we're working on a melodic rock one that's up there. We need to add some more stuff to it. I'm waiting for Danny to tell me what to put on there, but it hasn't happened yet. Danny's been busy. One that's been going kind of well that I'm kind of surprised is called Long Lost Rock 1975 to 1984. And it's stuff that never really got played on the radio or stuff that we flat out never heard of, but it was released. So, I mean, every day I'm finding something like, I never heard of that band. That sounds pretty good. I discovered, of all bands, the first heavy metal band that came out of Australia. Do you know who that was?
First heavy metal band out of Australia.
Before AC/DC. And they were pretty much the 70s and they were gone. But super heavy. Huh?
I don't know.
The name of the band was Buffalo. And you listen to it, they came out in like 1970. I'm like, this is almost as heavy as Black Sabbath, but nobody really heard of Buffalo. They had like 6 or 7 albums. Not bad stuff. So
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Yeah. I mean, if you subscribe to that playlist, everything pops up. It's something pretty deep, so it's worth checking out.
I'd be into that one, I think.
Yeah, I know you subscribe to some of them, but not all of them yet, Dan. So you need to help a brother out.
You keep creating more and more.
Yeah, I think 25 is enough. But some of the ones that have been around for they're called Hard Rock and Classic Metal. Right now goes each year from 72 to 89. So each year has its own playlist, and some of them are already over thousands. And if you're bored with what's on the radio, pick one of those. Like I was listening to 1981, and yes, I was in the pool yesterday. Yes, well, you guys back east are freezing. I was running around in the pool at 80 degrees. Sorry.
Yes, today was the warmest day it's been in 19 days, and it was 35. It was the high today.
You probably out in your
19 days.
Wow, you're probably in your shorts outside, right? Yeah, I think it was 78 today. Man, one thing in California does, you can't beat the weather. Taxes suck, but the weather's great. But But anyway, so
Oh, as you're crying when you're dropping your taxes off at the mailbox.
yeah, when I'm spending 14 grand on my property taxes, you know what I'm saying?
Gee.
Yeah, when gas is $5 and everybody else in the rest of the country are bragging it's like at 2 or some places are under 2. That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, we're at about 280 right now.
Nice. That's a dream. We're almost double that. Yikes. Anyway. All right, another thing I wanted to point out is Danny and I like to subscribe. I like to subscribe. Let me try that again. Danny and I like to go to concerts and support bands that are on tour because both of us love going to see bands, and the best way to help the bands out is buy a ticket and go see them play. That's where they make their money because they make no money off of radio spins or anything like that. So go see bands live. So I pulled up on my.
You'll see them play live, not dance around to a CD or an MP4. See them play live.
Go there, buy a drink. So if you go to Danny's place, he'll probably serve you a beer or a wine spritzer.
Hey, if anybody comes to the Grand and said, "Hey, I listen to Hard Rock Trivia Show," free drink for you.
There you go. But it's only a water.
No, it'll be a beer, a mixed drink, wine, whatever, Coke.
Yeah. So I pulled up a couple of places in LA, and here's some of the bands that are coming up in the next few months. Pretty cool stuff. Start with the Whiskey A Go-Go, which is still cool after all these years. I'll go over a couple shows, and if Danny lived closer to me, Danny'd be going with me.
That was one of the coolest venues I've ever been to. We saw Eclipse there. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and
Such a cool place.
And you can every week you can see somebody cool there. March 24th, Loudness. March 26th, Raven.
Ooh.
Pretty cool, huh? April 9th, Ellefson Soto.
Jeez.
May 8th, Enough's Enough. May 24th, Rhino Bucket. June 5th, Pretty Boy Floyd. July 23rd, Tough. July 24th, Steelheart. August 7th, Angel. And a show October 2nd. It's a power metal thing. Hammerfall, Evergrey, and 11 King. I mean, pretty broad stuff. If you flip over to the Canyon Club, just imagine this weekend. You come here on a Tuesday, you go see Loudness, and on a Thursday, you go see Raven. Well, if you drive on over to the Canyon Club, on the 27th of March, you go see Jackal and Gilby Clark playing together.
Wow.
And the next day, you go see Buck Cherry. So you see 4 shows in a span of 6 days. Also, April 10th, Yuli John Roth is playing. But he's a great guitar player, but I find his solo stuff a little bit boring.
Yeah.
That's me, though.
Yeah.
Journey
Wow,
is...
That's a lot of awesome shows, man.
Yeah, Journey is playing at in Bakersfield. They're doing their 50th anniversary tour. Tickets are so expensive for that. I looked at Bakersfield tickets. The cheapest tickets were like $180. Yeesh. Iron Maiden is playing a soccer stadium here in September. I'm hoping to go to that.
Yeah,
Rush.
I've already got tickets for September 11th in Virginia.
And who do you got opening? Is it Anthrax and Megadeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice triple header. I still want to go to that. Rush is playing 4 nights at the Forum, but yeah, they're playing like June 7th, June 9th, June 11th, and June 13th. So I guess they're playing and taking a day off playing it. I would go, but tickets are pretty pricey for some of these shows.
Yeah, a friend of mine called me. He was online, wanted to know if I wanted to go with him to Rush. The tickets were $400. I was like, yeah, no. I've seen Rush. I've probably seen them 10 times. I don't need to see that, especially without Neil. I mean, I know the show's going to be amazing. They always are, no question of that. But $400 to go see him again.
No, I couldn't. I think I could go. The highest I could go, I might spend $100, but I want to be kind of close. But I don't think that's going to happen. And the last show I want to see is probably coming. I don't know if it's coming to your area, but Halloween is playing May 1st at the YouTube Theater, which I think is about 4,000 seater. I'm gonna wait for.
I don't know if they're playing right there or not.
Yeah, it's like their 40th anniversary tour. It's the Pumpkins United lineup, which is like 7 or 8 guys. All 3 guys who sang lead vocals on Halloween albums are playing that one. So I'm hoping to go to some of these, but we'll see. Depends, finances.
Yeah. I want to see Sammy Hagar do Best of All Worlds.
So good.
Yeah, but they're playing in a place called National Harbor, just outside of D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And they rank up the prices there so much. I mean, just the back of the auditorium, it's like $250.
Is that place in D.C.?
It's just south of D.C., right on the outside of the Beltway.
Okay, so it's in Virginia then?
No, it's actually just across the river in Maryland.
Okay, so they figured probably since that's an upper class area, they can charge that much. So, and they
it is upper. I mean, that hotel is beautiful. It's a place called the National Harbor, which is we've had some cheer competitions back in the day there, and it's expensive. But this hotel, they jack up the prices on everything.
Yeah.
That same tour is playing in Philly, and the tickets are like $150.
Yeah, it's like when you go to Vegas now. It used to be Vegas was really affordable, but now everything is just astronomically priced. They're talking about maybe Metallica's going to play the Sphere. I know the Eagles just played it and U2's played it, but it's really pricey. Def Leppard is doing their residency. I think it's Caesars in the month of February. I think I would go if they did what they did last time when they had Dead Flatbird open for them, which was Def Leppard dressed up as another band playing the deep cuts. So they opened for themselves, but they played the stuff that they never play. So it was really cool. I mean, even stuff that didn't make the first album was like on their EP. Yeah, they played like one of those songs, like I think "Good Morning Freedom." So that Dead Flatbird, which was them, played. Then they played "Wasted" and stuff that you never play anymore. So that I would go for that. Yeah, I think they played that too. So that'd be something cool to see. So we need to get on with the show, and Danny and I decided to do, come up with another bit. It's kind of similar to stuff we've done before. Don't know what to call it yet. Maybe ranking the albums by the heavy metal geezers or hard rocking geezers.
Rank them all.
Yeah. So we tried this out, and we included some of the fans of the show. So Danny and I, what we did was we took the first 3 Van Halen albums minus the instrumentals, which means no Spanish Fly, no Eruption, and what's the other one I'm forgetting? Tora Tora. So just songs with lyrics. So we came up with 27 tunes, and we ranked them, 27 being worst, 1 being best. And so the people who did this was I did it and Danny did it. My friend Greg, who's 61 in Simi Valley, did it. So you're going to see a theme here. We're all old because I'm 61. Danny is 59. Greg is 61, who I've known since 1985. So, and we also got a couple of one of them is for sure a longtime fan. And he's the youngest of the bunch. That is Arnie. He's 55 from Mongolia. Not Mongolia. Magnolia, Mississippi, which is a small town of about 3,000, 4,000 people. He's been listening a long time. He submitted a list via Facebook, so I included that. And our last guy from another country, his name is Kent. He's 62. He's from Toronto. So we got almost all of North America covered. We got 2 guys in California, 1 guy in Delaware, 1 guy in Mississippi, and 1 guy in Toronto. I mean, 55 to 62 years old. We are geezers, so maybe we're the hard rocking geezers. So thanks for doing this, guys. Maybe we'll make it if this bit does okay, we'll continue to do it, include you guys in. If more people want to do it, we'll kind of announce like, hey, we're going to do these group of albums. We're doing 3 right now, but we might move it down to 2 and just rank them for fun, because I like doing goofy stuff with this, with numbers. I used to do this with my kids' basketball, doing averages. And I'm a nut. Maybe I think I'm ADHD when it comes to numbers and stats and all that. I don't know. I mean, it's one of the things I do that annoys the crap out of people besides chewing my cud, right? My wife hates that. Ooh, and you used to point it out to me when I was 16, and I still do.
I used to. Mark, what are you eating?
Yeah, so what happens is I get into deep thought. Next thing I'm chewing my face because I got chubby cheeks, and even when I was thin, I would chew my face. I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah.
Maybe I have a special need, if you know what I'm getting. I don't know. Whatever it is, I do
Whatever it is, you're on the spectrum somewhere.
So the 3 albums we're doing is Van Halen 1, Van Halen 2, and Women and Children First.
Which was easy in the fact that I didn't have to go back and listen to any of them. Of course, I grew up with these songs. You know, this is not a case of, oh, do I know Feel Your Love Tonight? Yeah, I do. I've known it for 40 years.
Yeah, this didn't require any extra research.
Yeah.
So out of these albums, I mean, yeah, it's ingrained in our DNA. This was so easy to do. It was so easy to do, but it was hard to rank because out of the 27 songs, I think I loved 25 of them. So
Absolutely. I mean, from number 1 to probably 20 could have really been in just about any order. But, you know, there are a few things here and there that I thought, this is why I did this.
Yeah.
But the bottom 5 are, we'll get into that.
I can easily say the bottom 2, almost everybody, all 5 of us kind of agreed with. And one in the top 2, most of us agreed with. Everything after that is all over the damn place.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, are you going to do Take Your Whiskey Home or Dance the Night Away? Which is better?
Depends on how I feel that day.
Yeah, how do you do that? Yeah. Feel Your Love Tonight versus Atomic Punk, which is better? I don't know. Are you feeling rocky in that moment? I don't know. So
here's a question. Out of these 3 albums, which one you think, we're going to go by US sales alone, which one of these 3 you think has sold the most?
1.
Yeah, easily. It's Diamond. It's over 10 million. Van Halen 2 is currently, surprising enough, only 5 million. But that was certified 22 years ago, so maybe it's more now. But again, in the U.S., it costs money to recertify stuff, and bands aren't going to pay money for it. They don't really care. And neither do record companies aren't going to do it, so nobody really recertifies anymore. And Women and Children First only sold 3 million. But the last time that was recertified was 1994. So you can see how they started on a super high note, you know, and then each album progressively got lower.
Well, that first album changed rock music.
Right.
Completely. I mean, it was a complete game changer as far as guitar playing goes. And everybody knows it. Everybody agrees that was the change.
Yeah, I remember first getting it. I was in Germany, and I went to the PX, and I saw it, and they go, this looks really cool. I think I'm going to buy, I would buy an album once every couple of weeks because, I worked a job for $1.96 an hour. Can you believe that? So I'd save my money and buy an album every couple of weeks, and I bought that because it looked cool. And I remember putting it on. It was a vinyl. That was the only thing we really had. That and 8-track, and 8-track sucked. But I remember putting it on and going, holy crap, what is this? This is unbelievable. Starting with that bass.
With the horns at the beginning of Running with the Devil.
I went, oh my. And then Eruption comes on, and my face is melted. This is unbelievable. I just remember just being stunned listening to that, and I probably played it 10, 15 times the first day I got it. Just I couldn't believe how great this was. And then I got even luckier. I got to see them headline their first tour of Europe. It was them in St. Paradise. That was my first concert at age 14. Seeing Van Halen at the Offenbach Stadthalle. It changed my life.
Absolutely.
I was a hard rock fan for life there. Oh my! And I've never lost that love of live music, and it's all started with Van Halen. Like, they were so good. Wow! All right, let's get into this. So we're gonna rank these, and I'll say how many points they got, and if Danny wants to chime in about a particular song, a reason why he likes it or he hates it, or same with me, we'll go down the list.
Did you give number one 27 points?
Yeah.
Or is it the least amount of points is better?
Right. So if the worst song gets 1 and the best song gets obviously 27. So yeah, the best song gets the most amount of points you can get. And after each song, I'll tell you how many points. Because remember, there's 5 guys voting. And the first song got a grand total of 11 points. And believe it or not, at 27, starting this off, is a song that there's an actual video to, but never properly got released. And I don't know why they did it, because this is the worst song on that album. Based on our votes, and mine too, Loss of Control got 11 points.
Yeah, terrible song. Terrible.
Yeah, it's not really
much better.
Some of the guitar parts in it are great, but it's like they just threw some. Okay, Eddie's got a nice riff here. Let's try to make it a song, but it's not really a song. And there's no really chorus. Loss of control, lost control, lost control. It's stupid. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they ran out of ideas. I know at that time the record company rushed those guys into the studio to get an album out. And believe it or not, this is the first Van Halen album that came out with no covers. Women and Children First has 0 covers. So that Loss of Control is like a throwaway. Absolutely. There's only 9 songs on this album, and one of them is Tora Tora. So there's really only 8 songs. They threw it out really fast, but there's a lot better songs than that one. So 27 is Lost Control. 26, I bet you can guess what it's going to be. What do you think, Dan?
It's got to be Could This Be Magic?
You'd be right. Yes. That got a grand total of 14 points. As much as I dislike this song, sometimes it gets stuck in my head, and I could sing
this be magic?
Oh, could this be love? I was singing that today. Like, why am I singing that? It's catchy.
Well, that just goes to show even the worst songs. Like I saw Wolfgang was on stage with somebody, and I can't remember who, but they did Lost of Control, and I was like, damn, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah, the guitar parts are really good, but it's not really a song.
Yeah, but watching it live was a completely different experience.
Right.
Anyway, so we're Lost Control, Could This Be Magic?
Yeah, so Danny and I both voted for that, and almost everybody else did. There was a couple where it was a little higher, but it wasn't in anybody's top 20, so that's not a surprise. Then there's a massive jump. Here's where we start getting, okay, well, this song's good, but coming in at number 25, this song's on the first album, and it's a cover. At 26 points, number 25 is Ice Cream Man.
Wow,
which is not a bad song at all.
No.
I mean, I like Ice Cream. It's somebody named John Brim. I never heard of John Brim.
He wrote it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who that is, but it's his song, and I've seen them do it live many times. Because there used to be the part in the early where Dave would just come out with the acoustic guitar. I mean, Dave could kind of play, but not really. But it was.
Not really.
I mean, he's better than me, but he's probably not better than you. But he would come out and do that, give the band a break, and he'd do Ice Cream. Yeah. I like Ice Cream Man. It's a classic, but according to us, it is coming in at number 25. So we didn't love it that much. All right, so that was kind of
number 21, so that's not too bad.
Yeah. And number 24 is another cover. It's on the second album.
I'm going to guess You're No Good.
You were correct.
Yes.
And I really like You're No Good. I thought they did a pretty good job on it. I mean, I don't think I rate. Where did I rate?
It's nothing like the original.
No. I don't even know the original. It's not Linda Ronstadt. She made a hit with it. Let me see who's singing. It's somebody named Dee Dee Warwick. I don't know who that is, but that's the person who wrote it. Or maybe they recorded it first.
She had a few other hits back in the day.
It's not Dionne Warwick. It's Dee Dee Warwick.
Not Dionne. Yeah. No, I think she had a couple of hits back in the day, but nothing like what happened to her song later.
Yeah, I really like that song, but I guess the geezers, the heavy metal geezers, didn't like it. Coming in at number 23, this one You're No Good got 44 points. Coming in at number 23, another song off of the first album that I don't think I've ever seen them play it live. Little Dreamer. Maybe the first time I saw them, they probably did, because when I saw them, they only had 2 albums out, so they probably played it. But it's not something they played later on much at all.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen them play it. I had that ranked at 25.
Yeah, I mean it's I like it, but yeah, there's so many good songs here. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you can say, I like the song, but
all right. So
my
list
tends to lean towards the heavier songs at the top. So things like Little Dreamer, Ice Cream Man, You're No Good, those are kind of at the bottom of my list.
The thing of Little Dreamer really makes that song for me is the harmony background vocals by Michael Anthony and Eddie. They sound great.
Yeah.
That makes the song. All right, coming in at number 22 is a song that I ranked really low. And it's okay, but I think I had it as my third worst song. But some people liked it a little more. It had 55 points. It's on the second album, First Side. What do you think, Dan? Has to do with Posteriors.
Bottoms Up?
Bottoms Up. Bottoms Up coming in at 22.
Man, I had that ranked at number 9. I love that song.
Yeah, you ranked it higher than anybody else did by a landslide. Everybody else had it kind of in the lower half. Yeah, it's one of the higher ones for you, but you're in the minority there, pal. I mean, okay. I like it too, but I just didn't rank it very high.
Okay.
All right. 21 is on Women and Children First. It is the last song, and I think it would have been higher. It's almost like it's like they took 2 songs, put them together, and it's not a finished idea, but I think if they would have had a little more time to work it out, it'd have been a classic. It's called In a Simple Rhyme.
Yeah, I had that fairly low, but I do like the song. It seems like they kind of just threw it on there without it being finished.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we got some cool parts together. We'll stick it together, and then we'll put this ending to the song that has nothing to do with the whole song. Yeah. But that sounds like everybody wants that to be that very last piece of that song. Almost like it's another song that they started to work on and never finished. Like, oh, let's put this beginning intro to another song, stick at the end. Okay.
Man, I'd love to get Ted Templeman on here to tell us about stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, we ran out of time and we had to throw something on there. I mean, those early Van Halen albums are probably like 35 minutes long. They're not that long at all.
None of them are. They don't have any albums that are like over 45 minutes. They're all really short. Right.
Because they want to get them out there quick and put them on tour, because that's how they made their money. Oh, one of the things I didn't tell you that is if there was a tie, like In a Simple Rhyme and Bottoms Up tied at 55 points, what I did was I took whichever one of us 5 had that song higher, the highest rating moved the song up. So like if you loved Bottoms Up more than, and it was the highest rating, that's why I put that one in front of it. But they both got 55 points.
Okay.
So, and here's one I'm surprised that didn't get a lot of love. And it's they made a video for this song. It's on the first album. At number 20 with 57 points is Jamie's Crying.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, they used to be one of my favorite songs on side 2. And that's one of the original videos, and yeah, it doesn't get a lot of love, and it didn't get played that much later in their career. They just kind of forgot about it, but maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I like that song. It's been ripped off a bunch or been sampled a lot.
Eddie's guitar playing is phenomenal in that song.
Oh, well,
In every
say that
song.
for every song.
Well, I like the riff, though.
All right, so that was number 20, huh?
19,
Okay.
same album, same side. Which I have seen them play in recent times. Feel Your Love Tonight at 59 points.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah, I have that at 18, so that's not a surprise, really.
Yeah. And at 18, this one I thought I had ranked super high, and a lot of people had it super low. Second album, first side, Beautiful Girls.
Wow, okay.
61 points. I ranked that one relatively high.
Yeah, I ranked that 13.
It didn't get a lot of love. It was in my top 10.
Wow, okay.
And I ranked it higher than anybody else did. And yeah, you and I ranked it relatively high. The other 3 guys, not so much.
Well, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're Mississippi and Toronto were wrong on that one. Should have ranked that one higher, boys. Anyway, 17. This one, I'm not really surprised at because it's probably the most poppy song in all 3 albums, and it was a video. There's a live video for this, "Dance the Night Away."
Okay.
Which I believe was their first top 40 single.
Yeah, I had that at 14. I like the song. I like the harmonic tapping that he does at the beginning.
Yeah.
Good song.
But it's just definitely the most melodic song out of these 3 albums. So yeah. I'm not too surprised. Going from that to probably one of the heaviest songs on this list. By the way, Dance the Night Away got 63 points. And at 66 points, at number 16, DOA.
Okay. I had that ranked a little bit lower, but I do. It's another. I keep saying it, but these could all be in, plus or minus 3 or 4 places.
Yeah, I could say for years this was my favorite song off of Van Halen 2 for years. And I think I saw him play it once. But the subject matter is not very happy and peppy.
Yeah.
So it's probably one of the darkest songs they ever wrote. Dirty Faced Kid in a Garbage Can? Come on. That's not happy and peppy like Dance the Night Away. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. At number 15, off of the third album, Take Your Whiskey Home with 67 points.
Okay. All right. Well, I had it ranked a little bit higher, but I get it.
Yeah. It's a good song. Can't complain. 14 with 68 points, Women in Love.
All right.
I sometimes
much lower.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm really in the mood for it. Sometimes I'm going to skip that one. But it's still a good song. Where did I have it? I had it pretty much smack dab in the middle, too. Kent almost had it at like third from the bottom. He's the one who really dragged that song. Kent. And Toronto hates that song. Jeez.
Yeah. I had it at 20.
Women in Love. No love in Canada for Women in Love, apparently. Wow. All right. Here's one that went all over the place. It's a killer song, but either loved it or you hated it. On the second album, at 71 points, Out of Love Again. Out of Love Again.
Wow.
Love the riff in that. And it's killer live. I had it ranked super high. My friend Greg in Simi Valley had it second to last.
Man, I had it at 23. What am I thinking?
Yeah. So you guys, actually, you know what? I got that wrong. No, he loved it. Yeah, Danny, you ranked that the lowest. You and, let me look. You and Kent buried that song. Good job, guys.
Yeah. It's a good song, but, these are all good songs, so what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? At 12, this one's kind of shocking. I thought it would score a lot higher. It's a cover. It's on the first album, and it comes from You Really Got Me, which maybe we've heard it too many times, but
Yeah, I had that at 17. I mean, great song, awesome live, but
Yeah,
I think hearing it so often definitely made that an issue.
yeah, because when Van Halen first came out, that's what radio played. That's that song,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
came in a set with 75 points. All right, now we're up to top 11. So everything from here, well, nothing sucks, but this is the top 11 according to five geezers from North America. All right, number 11, the opening track from Women and Children First, and The Cradle Will Rock. I think Mikey plays keyboards on this, and not Eddie, I believe.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I don't think Eddie's credited with the. I mean, there's
That's
not much.
interesting because I had this at number 11.
Yeah, so you're responsible for this. Ed got 81 points. Yeah, you scored it higher than I did. I mean, I scored it higher than you did. I love that song. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's for the first time where they've really used keyboards. Even though everybody talks about, the 1984 album with Jump and all that, well, that's really dominant. But and the Cradle Will Rock is driven by the keyboards.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
they're pretty basic keyboards though. But I remember seeing them live. I think Mikey was playing the keyboards on that, and there was no bass.
Okay.
I think that's how they pulled it off live, but they didn't do it that much. All right, in top 10, here we go.
Top 10.
Coming in with 81 points, Running with the Devil.
Okay.
Can't go wrong.
No,
Great.
I had that ranked lower, but I get it. Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah, most of us ranked it pretty high, except for Greg and Simi Valley. You tanked that one. I don't know what you were thinking. Maybe you had too much sunshine that day. I don't know. Greg, you blew it on Running with the Devil. I should have got more points. Whatever. All right, number 9. This was higher than I thought it would be. I love it. I think you love it too. 82 points. Fools.
Yeah, absolutely. I ranked this number 6.
Yeah, great. Love it. But yeah, it's one radio doesn't play at all. And they should because it's a great song.
Absolutely.
Number 8. I think I scored this one. I didn't have a lot of. Yeah, I definitely didn't have a lot of love for this one, but apparently everybody else did. On the first album, 84 points. I'm the One.
Yeah, you need to revisit yourself on that one.
I mean, I like
ranked that
it,
number 4.
but I didn't rank it very high. Everybody else did. So I'm the anomaly there. So maybe
Yeah.
I need to go see a
Yeah,
therapist.
you need to revisit that one.
Go get my hearing checked for that. Yeah, so I'm the only anomaly in that group. So sorry guys, that was my fault. Number 7, a song that they should have played live more, but they didn't on the second album. Light Up the Sky. I think I saw them play it once live, and that's the first time I saw them. But they never really played it after that. That song's killer.
Yeah, that'd be great. Great live song.
Yeah, I'm seeing if anybody really choked on that one. Not much love from Greg there. Oh,
I had number 12.
Arnie, I'm gonna kill you on this one. Arnie, let me look. I think you're the one who tanked this song. Light of the Sky. Where did he put it? He had that at second to worst.
What? Okay, we'll discount him from now on.
All right,
Please.
we're revoking your Van Halen rock card. Light Up the Sky is not the second worst.
Wow.
What's
I
going
can
on
see
in
it.
Mississippi?
Really?
Whoa.
Wow, okay.
But despite his low rating, it still made the top 10. So I think the 4 of us are right and Arnie's wrong on that one. So sorry, Arnie. Long time listener. Thanks for listening, but you blew it on that one. All right, number 6. When you go see Sammy Hagar live, or sometimes when you saw Van Halen the last couple of tours, Mikey sang this one live. Somebody get me a doctor.
And
Somebody.
number
90.
6. I ranked that number 3. Are you kidding?
But it's 6. A lot of people, there's a lot of love for that. So
Yeah.
I think,
Well, I love that song.
yeah, you know who ranked it the worst out of the group of 5? Me.
Oh, Jesus. What is the matter with you?
I mean, I
That
like it.
song, wow.
I like it.
You,
I
where
just
did you
ranked
put
it.
it?
Oh,
You did
21.
it. 20,
21.
what? God.
I'm revoking. I'm revoking.
Card.
Yeah, my Van Halen card's revoked. I blew it. My bad.
20.
I'm a
The
moron.
hell?
Sorry, guys. Oof. But it still made it number 6.
Oof.
Wow. Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I just embarrassed myself. And they got 91 points. Now there's the top 5 all got
Top
100 points or more. So nobody got these wrong. These are the best 5 Van Halen songs from the first 3 albums. Coming in at number 5. Everybody Wants Some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I had that at number 7, but like I said, these top 10 could be almost in any order.
all of us
Except
rated it super high. It's great.
Yeah. Except for my top 3. Those are pretty set, but we'll talk
All of us almost rated it super high except for Greg and Simi Valley. It was way down the list on him. It's like 19.
19.
Yeah, you've been there. It's where the Reagan Library is. Maybe he's not paying attention to what's going on over there. But yeah, he's the only one.
Looking at the sky or something.
The rest of us ranked it pretty high, so that's Greg's fault. His Van Halen card is revoked, so only 2 of us have Van Halen cards now. I'm not one of them. Jeez.
I've kept mine because I've been pretty accurate or close with them, with everybody else, with the group.
Now you talked about something when we rated. Now you said you tended to rank the heavier songs a little higher. Well, I can tell you the top 5 are all heavy songs, and one of them's a surprising one, but it's great. I bet. But since we're Van Halen freaks, you could tell that we knew what we were talking about. And number 4 with 104 points, Romeo Delight.
Yeah,
Super
I had
heavy.
that number 2. Super heavy song, unbelievable live, so great.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 of us had it in our top 5. The only one, Greg, had it really low.
No, he's already revoked his card.
He had 17. Then again, he is a Toto fan. So what do you?
17?
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, he only gave it 10 points. So yeah, you blew it, Greg. You stink.
For Romeo Delight.
Yeah, I get it. Definitely not a hit, but yeah, it's one of my favorites. He's a friend. He's a great guy, but he doesn't know that Romeo Delight's awesome. Sorry, Greg.
Yeah, I could see he's a Toto fan. Maybe he's not quite, doing the hard rock stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm a Toto fan too. So
anyway, okay, number 3 at 108 points, Atomic Punk. I get it. I totally get it. Yep. All of us gave that a lot of points. Let me find the anomaly. Oh, who is it? Oh, Canada. Yeah, Trent, you blew it on that one. Yeah, he's the only one that didn't give it a super high rating. He gave it a mid-range rating, but the rest of us righted the ship on that one.
Okay, good.
Atomic Punk. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? All right, number 2. So of all these songs, I can tell you 2 and 1 are on the first album. So any guesses what you think they would be?
Well, I know one of them because I have that at number 1 for myself. I don't think you've mentioned Ain't Talking About Love.
Those are 1 and 2.
Yep.
So coming in with a major 115 points, Ain't Talking About Love.
Yes.
Which I thought. Live. Oh yeah, I mean everybody knows it and loves it, and everybody rated that super high. Let me see. You know what? Out of all the people who rated, you and Arnie ranked that lower than anybody else. Yeah, both of you guys had the same ranking, so you both crapped the bed on that one, but it's still number 2.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong. Yeah. And the last time I saw Winger, who was supposed to retire, but apparently they're coming back here again. That was the last song they sang at the Rainbow. Ain't Talking About Love, and yours truly got to sing a verse. Thank
There you go.
It's on YouTube. Yeah, of course, they sang it better than I did. All right, so coming in at number 1 is really obvious, and it's surprising because this song was never a radio hit on FM radio in the 70s. It did get played live sometimes with Van Halen. One tour they opened with it. I forgot which one it was.
I saw that tour, and that was the first time I saw them, and that was the end. For me,
was it?
That's
yeah.
it.
Was it Diver Down or was it Women and Children first? Because I remember they did open for it, and I remember we did see it.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was Diver. It might have been the album before Diver Down.
That would be Fair Warning. Yeah, I could see them. I could see them doing that because I did see the Fair Warning tour.
I saw the Fair Warning tour, and I think they opened with that, and it was the best opening song I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, then that was at the Cap Center because I remember I got a bootleg T-shirt outside, and I think I washed it once or twice, and it was no bueno after that. The shirt was trash. I think that's the last time I bought a bootleg shirt. Like, no, never going to do that again. That was a huge mistake on my part.
They end up being 4 feet wide and 1 feet long.
Yeah, it turns into a rag.
Turns into a belly shirt.
And it's funny. When I still go to shows, the bigger shows, there's still people out there selling bootlegs. I saw it in Bakersfield. I saw it at the Forum. Yeah, $10. If you buy a T-shirt indoors, I mean, your T-shirt usually costs you $40. But if you get a bootleg for 10, but the bootlegs don't last that long, so I never. There
were no bootleggers selling shirts at the Marvelous 3 show in Atlanta.
I guess it's not a big enough band. I mean, it's a smaller venue, and
there might have been, I don't know, 500 people there.
Yeah,
you're not making bootleg shirts for that.
But like when I go to a show, like especially if it's a band that's not as huge, Marvelous 3 were never huge, so I'm gonna spend the money. Like Eclipse, same thing. Spend the money because I know the band is making the profit off of that, so I don't have a problem buying a shirt and making sure the band gets it. I'm not buying a bootleg for some low-level band that doesn't,
Those are the last 2 shirts I bought, Eclipse and Marvelous 3.
Oh, what did I?
But yeah, I'm glad. Who else picked On Fire as number 1? Because I know I did.
Let me look. All right. Let's see who has the brains. All right, you and Greg from Simi Valley both had it at number 1, and Arnie in Mississippi. You're the 3 smartest guys in the room. The ones who crap the bed. I had it at 3, but it could have easily been 1 for me too. So who is the anomaly? Oh, Canada. He only gave it 18 points. So
okay,
On Fire. So anyway, sorry about that, Kent. Missed out on that one. But then again, music is subjective. There's no right or wrong answer to that. We all agree that Van Halen is great, especially early Van Halen. And Hagar Van Halen has great moments too. Even Sharon Van Halen has some good moments in there. But it all comes down to there's some good songs on there. It's not great, but apparently the album they made after that never got released was better than the experimental Mike Post album. But we've talked about that in the past. But all it really matters is Van Halen rules, and I'm pretty excited.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty excited at what Alex Van Halen said on Nico McBrain's YouTube show, where he said, "Yeah, I'm sitting down with Steve Lukather, and we're going through all the old music to see what's there, and maybe put a couple albums out in the future." And Steve also put it out there, says, "I'm not playing a lick on this music. He's just helping, produce it, put it together."
Yeah.
And if anybody's
that's going to be so good.
What would be the smart thing?
It's going to be kind of weird.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's something there. I mean, it's probably just, I think most of it is just music without lyrics or any vocals on it. So maybe they'll get stuff together and maybe get Dave or Sammy, maybe even Gary, whoever, to lay down some vocals on there. If they find just the music and want to make a song out of it. But maybe, I think.
Not Dave. Not Dave.
It'll probably be Dave because I think Alex, who runs the show now, gets along better with Dave. And I guess him and Sam, Alex, for some reason, hates Sammy now. And they hold grudges. And he never really reconnected with him. Michael loves everybody. He'll play. If you call Michael tomorrow, he'll go out and play. So if they ask him to sing backing vocals on songs, he'll do it in a heartbeat. But,
yeah, and he's the one that got crapped on the most.
yeah, he sold his rights away too.
Yeah, he had to if he wanted to still be in the band.
Yeah,
and they ended up kicking out anyway.
He got the shaft. But for the future recordings, I could see them maybe asking Wolfie to lay some stuff down just because he's a Van Halen, so it makes sense if you're going to use any outside musician to touch something up or add a little thing to it. That's how you do it, I guess. And maybe
Wolfie's freaking fantastic.
Yeah,
and he can.
So that's I hope they do something with that stuff, and I'd love to hear that Sharon album that supposedly sounds more like regular Van Halen, but never got released. But there's songs out there, fully formed songs with vocals that they did do, they just never put it out. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that. Because, like you said, there are some good moments on 3, but there's some real crap there too.
Yeah, you're missing the Mikey's backing vocals. They're not there because they didn't use them. They used Gary and Eddie on backing. And it didn't work. Oh yeah. Well. Anyway,
I do like Dirty Water Dog and a couple other songs, but
sure, it could have been a lot better than it was. Oh well. Well, this is the first time trying this out, so I think maybe next time we'll do it. We'll do it with 2 albums as opposed to 3 because 27 songs. Luckily, we knew the song, so it wasn't hard for us. I got to thank Greg in Simi Valley, Arnie in Mississippi, and Kent in Toronto for helping us out with this. It was kind of fun to do.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Heavy Metal Geezers. So when we do it again, I'll reach out to you guys and see if you want to do it. And if anybody else wants to do it, you can contact us on X. Though nobody contacts us on X. Facebook is probably easier. Though I'm not on Facebook much anymore because I'm trying to stay away from social media because of the hate. Luckily, when somebody posts so much political stuff, I click not interested, not interested, not interested. I just want give me sports and music, and I'm happy. And puppies.
I only want the shit that I follow. I don't want other crap. I don't need an ad for a little funnel that goes into my mixer. God, I see the ad every day.
Yeah, just click not interested.
I like Rick Beato, but he goes overboard with the ads. God, every day. Hi, I'm Rick Beato. Oh,
yeah. Well, some of these, some like him. He's good at what he does, but it's their job. That's how they get paid. So these YouTubers some of these guys are making a killing. We're not making a killing on YouTube. It's our least successful one because we don't do the video part. We get 15, 20 views, but we're not showing our ugly faces. Maybe in the future we will. I don't know. It's a possibility, but I doubt it.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, we're looking at each other now, and we definitely have the faces for radio. Our wives would like to see us. Maybe our kids. Maybe your kids. I don't know if my kids would like. But yeah,
I did tell my wife we were doing this, and she go, "Oh, I could do that." I said, "No, you couldn't. I know all these songs. I've known them for 40 years." She said, "Well, I know my number one already." I was like, "What? Jump?" Yeah. No. First 3 albums. Not Jump.
Yeah. Sorry. I love you, dear, but you're wrong, and you'll never be on that ship. This is not yours. Now, if we did Bruno Mars songs, she's all over this. because
Absolutely.
I know one. But I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
all right. Wow, we've been going almost an hour on this. I didn't think we'd go this long. So then the next episode we're just going to do a straight rapid fire and some of our other bits, and maybe we'll come back to this and see how it goes. If it gets a good response,
Leave us a comment. See what we want to know what you thought about this bit.
yeah,
Give us ideas for other bands. Maybe we do both Use Your Illusion albums. That would be hard for me because I don't know much of those, but
yeah, certain
maybe
things.
we'll do a couple Thin Lizzy albums.
I like that idea. I gotta see how many albums, so many songs there are. But I have to revisit because I don't know every one of them. Because some of the ones I didn't like, I skipped. So maybe, and when we come up with one, we'll put it out there. Because I only gave some of these people like 2 days notice. But if we have a longer time, like say, okay, we're gonna do the 2 Use Your Illusion albums. Give people like a couple of weeks to throw in their 2 cents. Then I have to take it and do the numbers, which I don't mind doing because I like that crap. And
You do it in Excel?
I could. I did hand. Look at this. I'll show it to you. I did a handwritten. That's how I did it.
You're crazy, man. Excel would be so much better. You can get totals, averages.
Yeah, I don't do that very often, but yeah, I've done it in the past. But next time, yeah, especially if we get to the point where we got like 20 people doing it, I'm giving Mr. Computer Genius over there a call. What shall I use there?
Yeah. Well, I could, send me the data. I'll put it in Excel and we could data it up.
Oh, good. That means one less thing. Yeah, because the editing part takes the longest on this. But yeah, if it gets more popular and we get more people doing it, I mean, maybe even have your brother likes hard rock. Maybe have him start doing it. And if the people are not that familiar with it, give them 2 weeks so they can listen to the albums. And so, yeah. Okay. On that note, let's get out of here because it's been an hour. It's 8 o'clock where you're at, 5 o'clock where I am at. You've had dinner. I'm gonna have dinner, so I'm gonna have some empanadas.